So recently I put out a poll on Reddit asking people how many kills they get in a single match while playing infantry. And results show that majority of people actually get less than 20 kills in one match. One or two bullets is enough to kill you, while spotting enemies is very difficult. I will give you 5 tips on how you can get 20 plus kills in a single match while playing infantry. So without further ado, let's continue. So for tip number 1 we have checking the map. So make sure to use the map as often as possible because the map gives away a lot of crucial information. So you want to check the following 3 things, mainly if you want to spot enemies, which are firstly checking for enemy garrisons, outposts or infantry marks. Second thing is checking for any red glowing or locked friendly garrisons outposts, because that indicates that the enemies are nearby those spawn points. And third is looking where your teammates are, because 9 out of 10 times the enemies are obviously located in the places on the map that your team is not at. So a lot of times the blueberries will be on the spots that the enemy is not, and so you get an indication of where the enemy is. Go to tip number 2, which is centering. Centering is basically putting your gun in the center of your screen at shoulder height. This can help you a lot in gunfights. Thing is, many people will naturally look down or tend to look down while running, and this is exactly what you don't want to do, because if you're looking down, your visibility is lowered because you don't see what's in front of you. And second thing is, it also makes it more difficult. It takes you more time to put your gun sights on your target. If you simply look back on your recent killed in actions, there's a high chance that you die because you didn't center your screen while moving around. So what you want to do is look up while moving around and make sure to put your gun in the direction of possible threats or where the enemy might be coming from. Going to tip number 3, which is strafing. Now, strafing is basically moving sideways to left and right while in gunfights to make yourself a more difficult target to hit. Like in any other shooter game, while in a gunfight you need to increase your chances of being able to hit them while decreasing their chances ability to shoot you. So when you get in a gunfight, try to make these little strides left and right. This makes it a lot harder for your opponent to hit you, but don't overdo this one, guys. You should still allow yourself to be able to shoot them, of course. So think of this more as a tool to delay your opponent from being able to shoot you while you increase your chances of shooting them. So in a match you want to always try to move away from your target's line of sight. The reason for this is that you will force your opponent to make these minor adjustments to their aiming while aiming down sight. As you move one side, they will need to track you, or when you move too quickly to one side, they will have to aim out and aim in again. So this makes it really annoying for your opponent. This is why this is a very common trick in any first-person shooter, and it's a very effective one as well. So make sure to use this one, guys. Tip number 4 is using cover. So make sure to use as much cover while moving around or while you're in a gunfight. While moving around, it will make you a lot more difficult for the enemies to spot you and so to kill you. So therefore, when moving from A to B, try to make a plan beforehand. So which route are you taking, and try to always move in short distances between different types of cover. So even if the opponent attempts to shoot you, chances are that you can quickly get behind cover and fire back at them. Additionally, while in gunfights, also make sure to use cover and reposition yourself so you don't become predictable and make yourself a very difficult target to hit. Going to the last tip, tip number 5, which is practice. Now, some of you might be thinking, Zero, I don't want to practice, I'm just playing this for fun. I don't want to be bothered by having to practice. And that is fine, of course, do what you want. But if you do want to step up your game, practice can help you a lot in getting better in the game overall and also getting more kills. So what you want to do is go to basic training, then practice range, and just simply start shooting the dummies. You can do this for 3 minutes, for 5 minutes, or for 10 minutes. It's up to yourself. But try to do this on a regular basis because then it will really have an effect on your performance. So you can try to switch it up by different exercises. For example, only shooting headshots, shooting hip fire kills, or shooting while being behind cover. Because these kind of things you can this way you can train your muscle memory, and you can apply it this way also in a real match. And trust me when I say, guys, I am doing this myself, and it does make a difference compared to when I just started playing this game. So those were the tips to get at least 20 kills every match. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.